Hi, this is Sharon from Design by Sharon Lee, and I'm here to show you the video page walkthrough of Letters to Rose. I have this on Etsy, I have this on Junk Journal Boutique, and I just haven't had the right equipment, and I'm hoping that this is the right equipment. I bought a little camcorder today. I didn't pay a lot for it, and I'm just hoping that it's going to be good. And later on, maybe I'll get something that's a little bit better. But finally, I've got something I'm really happy with. Um, Showing you this walkthrough that I have finally been able to do. This chunky journal is altered book, a Reader's Digest, and I've covered it with fabric, and I've got a little closure here for the book with the Tim Holtz clamps, and I'm going to put that down, and I'm hoping I can show you very nicely the pages in this book. Oops. Oh, there. Here is the first page of the book, and I put some pretty lace on the side of this book, and used some graphic 45 paper. I only had one sheet. I bought this. I don't even know what collection it is. Could be Monomoore. I know that that's one of the collections from graphic 45. And here's a letter to Rose, and I want to show you what's inside. This comes with the collection. The collection that I've used is Letters to Rose from, oh, there goes my dog. Letters to Rose from Nectar's Creation, and it's just a beautiful collection, and I think you'll agree with me when you see it, because I just adored it. So it's in this is the book I made from that paper. I've used some lace and a butterfly, a little flower here, and this is a tuck spot. And then the next page is just a plain page right from the book with a stamped image on it, and I'm sure you can't see that. I'm going to move it over just a little bit. I'm going to just keep moving the book over there. See the stamp. And this page I've used a tag that I've made, some lovely lady in a bridal gown, little journaling card, and the next page is a beautiful ephemera from Tsunami Rose. All of the papers, this is part of the collection, I stitched around. I tried to use a fancy stitch, and it's very pretty. These two pages, I used a corrugated cardboard to make the lines for the journal. And I've got a little tuck spot here, and in that tuck spot is a envelope with a little card inside. And each page that you see with ruffles on it, like this, each page has some ephemera in it, and on the back it's plain for journaling. Lots of places for journaling. So this is the next page. Little flower that I made with some pearls, a little lace here, and just a little ticket to a concert. Beautiful paper. Turn the page, more journaling spots with some stamping. This page I covered with parchment paper that I used to dye the paper in this book. This is tea dyed paper, and so I thought I'd use it in this book, and so I've put a little tag here with beautiful lady. She was an actress, and I really need to know her name, because I read her name once, and I need to find out again. And on this parchment paper I tried to stamp dress, and it didn't turn out very well at all. So I decided to use my lace and make a ruffly dress, and put a little flower here, little tool here, little washi tape that sparkles. So that's that page. Here's some ephemera, an empty pocket for you to fill, another page for journaling. This paper comes from Haberdashery, from the paper studio of Hobby Lobby. This paper is Timeless Romance from Mind Verity. I loved it, so I put it in the book. That's all. I just loved it, so it had to come in the book. There's more beautiful pages in another book that I'm going to be doing. It says this picture says cycling just suits us. I hope you can see it. It's really cute. I'm going to bring it up and hopefully you can see it. There. Then more stamping, a little journal spot here with some paper lace and eyelash yarn. And then this paper I had in my collection. This is an envelope with some ephemera I got from the internet. When you print on paper, you cannot dye it because it loses the ink from the inkjet. So I tend not to worry about that. I just maybe put some of my ink. I use this ink on most of my books because it's Ranger archival ink and it's coffee, and I love it, and it's acid free and it's permanent. You don't have to worry about getting it wet, and so I love it, so I use it. And here's some pretty lace. See, all of this is the coffee dye too, with the paper. I went all around it, and here too. So a very vintagey looking stain. And this is an envelope that I made from the parchment paper, and there's a little lady inside of her, and then there's one that I pinned a paper clip to, and here's a little tuck spot with a shoe, and here is the journaling spot underneath. Yeah, if I can flip it. Flip up, lady. There we go. Flip up, a little clock. And then behind the tuck spot is another tag hidden. You can hide and have a secret envelope in here or whatever. But there's a secret spot in this book. I try to do secret spots. This is some of the ephemera from Tsunami Rose. And here's a rose cutout with a lovely couple on a balcony having a little romantic time. Here's a flip out. Here's some more of that pretty tea-dyed paper, and a piece of ephemera I got from Pinterest. And here's some tags that I made, and I stamped this image and colored it, and so it turned out to be a beautiful sunflower, so I wanted to put it in the book. And here's some special paper clips, a key and a bird. And here's some more ephemera and a tag that lifts out. Here's a pockets that I made from pages, and butterfly and some stamping and some of that pretty eyelash yarn. Here's some more ephemera, a little envelope with a card in it, and another flip spot. I can flip it with a journaling spot. And this is a rose that I cut out from the ephemera from Tsunami Rose. And this is some of the things I put behind it. This is another Tsunami Rose that I cut out and inked, and some ephemera behind that. And some more of my tags, and I want you to see the lovely paper. I put some butterflies on here, and on both of them, and then the paper is so pretty. I'll put those back. And here is a cutout. I cut out a rose from the ephemera and made a tuck spot. And this I got from Pinterest, this tag, and then I put something behind that. And here's another journaling spot, and here's that stamp that I told you about that didn't stamp quite well, but it did well here. So I just dressed it up a little bit with some lace and pearls and a little washi tape belt and said dreaming on it. And here is this page with some more of my homemade tags. This beautiful paper. This one you can journal on. And here's some more. This Southern Belle type lady with a little envelope behind her and a flower and some stamping. And here is another lady that I found with some ephemera behind her. And here is a tulip cutout, fussy cutout, and put a little tuck spot there. Pretty little lady here, and here these two papers I had in my stash. I don't know where it came from, but I thought it was appropriate for this book. Here's a tuck spot here, and here's a tag from the collection and a crocheted flower and some lace at the top of the page. And you turn the page, and here's another envelope with the card in it, another envelope with a card in it, and a little pocket from the collection, and just a little ticket and paper from the collection. This particular page, I decided to fussy cut a little spot so that, you know, when you look at it, it looks like a really pretty picture of flowers. But when it's a secret tuck spot, right now I've put some tags in it, but you can have another secret spot here in this book. This is a journaling page. This is an accordion fold out that talks about the old sewing machines from Remington. This is just a page. I left it alone. I didn't decorate it because it's so pretty. And here's another page. These were kind of plain in the back, so I put these pockets that I made from pages. Here's just a journaling card, and here's another journaling card. Tucks in underneath here. Here's a journaling card here, tucks there, and here's just a little tag right here, tucks in there. It's a belly band I made out of the pretty gold and pearly ribbon. Doubled it up, made that. This is more from the Pinterest, some more from the Letters to Rose collection, more from Letters to Rose. Here's a little hanger that I put a little tag on for journaling, and more journaling paper. This particular one has a beautiful rose on it and a bird. And I just love the paper. And here's the back of the book with some more of that paper and a little lace to tuck in something in. And that's the end of the book. And I hope and pray that it came out so it's got some color. The first time I did this with this camera, it was so unclear, and I thought, what did I do wrong? I'm going to take it back. Well, it's fine, I think. So I'm going to check this on my computer. Thank you for watching my special book, Letter to Rose. And you can find this on Etsy, Designed, D-E-S-I-G-N-E-D, by Sharon Lee. And I want to wish you a good evening, and God bless you and the world today. Thank you.